Okay, test number 2. Repeat, this is test number 2. This test is using basically no really special settings other than, so we've got set up there. So again, it's still downscaling, still. The biggest difference now between the profile I normally use and this one is enforce the streaming coding service settings. So I'm not enforcing that right now. Text right now is a little bit easier to read, but it's still hard to read because we're taking 1440 down to 720. Again, as I said in the previous test, I need to set up one for programming. The overlay for the plane, now playing down below, and deaths looks good. The text for chat looks good. Get some more stuff going through chat there. Watch it animate. That actually looks good. So I guess through my bot. Otherwise, it has a broken image though. Not the primary issue. Again, the settings for recording are still the same. Again, same as the previous test with Dark Souls. I'm not recording this. I'm fine with the recording quality. My concern is on the encoding quality for the stream itself. So this right now, I'm not seeing it suddenly have to work harder or reset quality there, I guess would be one way to put it. So let's go back into Dark Souls here. So I'm just going to sit idle here in Dark Souls and look at it for a bit. It looks cleaner. I'm not seeing the blocky effect going on. The text for chat looks cleaner. The text on the overlay below looks cleaner. I'm going to start attacking. Doing some attacks now. And just that alone looks a lot cleaner than it does with the other settings. The text for Sacred Oath, the spell there, is a little hard to read just in general in this area, but it still looks more... Visually, to me, it looks more readable than before. If I put it in a dark spot there, it looks a bit more readable. I would say just in general, it doesn't have as much blocking artifacts that come up just from even standing still. So if I just leave it here again, yeah, I'm not seeing that kind of like a refresh and it gets blocky type of thing going on again. I wouldn't say this is the most demanding game that I play, so let's go back to the start screen, look at the other stuff. So I'd say for the start screen and these kinds of screens, the text and the edges look sharper on the text. Again, it looks like I need to make the background a bit darker for the chat so that it's a little bit easier to read on these screens. Going to just the BR back soon. The chat's easier to read there. It doesn't look as blurry. Considering we're going from 14 to 720, that shouldn't really get blurry. Kind of like an halving, so should really stay clear. Now on a bit more animated scene where there is me talking, chat. Scroll through chat again there. And that looks okay. And I'll be able to compare these again since I set these to record on my test channel here. Yeah, visually to me this looks better. So let's end this test. I will load up another game and I'll test with it. So that's the end of this test.